In the U.S., Donald Trump's latest Twitter tirade is raising new fears among both Democrats and Republicans. In today's tweets, the president slammed former FBI Director Andrew McCabe, fired Friday night, but also Robert Mueller, who heads up the Russia investigation, triggering alarm he could be on the chopping block, too. But as Paul Hunter reports, even members of Trump's own party are warning, don't go there.
It's a question asked often in this country. Why in the world does Donald Trump seem so worried about an investigation Trump himself insists will find there's been no crime? Now even some Republicans wonder.
When you are innocent, if the allegation is collusion with the Russians and there is no evidence of that and you're innocent of that, act like it.
On Robert Mueller, who's investigating whether the Trump campaign colluded with Russia to meddle in the 2016 election, Trump this weekend tweeted, "The Mueller probe should never have been started in that there was no collusion and there was no crime." It's the first time Trump has mentioned Mueller by name in a tweet, coming after Trump's own lawyer called for an end to the probe. It's left some believing Trump wants Mueller fired. Consider again Republican reaction.
I think it's very important he be allowed to do his job without interference, and there are many Republicans who share my view.
I'm just puzzled by why the White House is going so hard at this, other than they're very afraid of what might come out.
If you've done nothing wrong, you should want the investigation to be as fulsome and thorough as possible.
This after Friday's firing of Andrew McCabe, the former deputy director of the FBI, also part of the Russia investigation. On word, McCabe has now sent investigators notes of his conversations with Trump, tweeted the president, "I don't believe he made memos except to help his own agenda. Can we call them fake memos?" McCabe's lawyer counter-tweeted, "We will not be responding to each childish, defamatory, disgusting, and false tweet by the president. The whole truth will come out in due course." Want more? A tweet this weekend by former CIA Director John Brennan called Trump venal, corrupt, and disgraceful. Tonight, a lawyer for Trump says there are no plans to fire Mueller, but the question remains, will that change? Historically, Trump's embraced firestorms, and right now, say even Republicans, a firestorm looms. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Washington.
While McCabe's firing and Trump's tweets triggered a swirling bonfire of speculation about firing Robert Mueller, the special counsel's investigation proceeds methodically, quietly, and with no sign of letting up. Last October, Mueller indicted Trump's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, and Manafort's business partner on charges including conspiracy against the U.S. and money laundering. Mueller's team also revealed the campaign policy advisor pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about Russian contacts. Then in December, former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about his contact with the Russian ambassador. Last month, indictments dropped against Russian nationals that detailed an elaborate operation to influence the 2016 election through social media. And according to the New York Times, Mueller's team recently subpoenaed documents from Trump's business relating to Russia. Trump has said that digging into his finances would be a red line.